Jamaicans in the diaspora, your suffering and fear to return to Jamaica is what was part of my intentions to try and see how or whether it was true. Unfortunately, everything that you've said about Jamaica being a mafia network and it being not what it purports itself to be, which means that it seems to be, you know, it's got the Governor General, it's got legal system, it's got police, so you think you've got the good society, but it is totally corrupt. And you're right, and I don't blame you for not wanting to be stuck in Jamaica. You want to be able to travel like I can, and I don't blame you. I can go in and out of Jamaica, but I don't want to. Supposing I had to go back and live in Jamaica and I couldn't escape, don't you think that, and I was a Jamaican citizen alone without having my nationality, don't you think that they would try and they would get rid of me too? They would have sit on and wait for the pot of soup to get cold, and then would have come. One thing I know, you see my village in Jamaica, them can't come there because my village is my whole family. I don't have many, even though I was born in England and everything, the main brunt of my relatives are in Portland, and nobody can come to Portland to do anything to me. That I know. That much I know. That much I know. But anyway, my skills, my legal skills, I did not put them together so that I could fight people. I wanted to, my legal skills are to help people. But you people will have to try and help yourselves, because I've done, 25 years, because I was a legal consultant before I became a solicitor. I've done 25 years of law. I've done several years of journalism. So at the end of the day, you must take up your fight for you and for your children's children. You people that are suffering in the garrisons without work, without hope, you must now see what you're going to do to put in a system where you have representatives in Parliament. And I know they're going to say, oh, but you've got representatives in Parliament. You voted for representatives in Parliament. But remember that United Nations Indigenous Treaty says that indigenous groups should be represented in their country's parliament. So like group of Maroons and so, group of Rastafarians, group of Christians, they should be able to go into parliament and help to make decisions. This will stop the old boys club, which is now what is happening in Jamaica. You watch my back and I watch your back. You scratch mine and I'm going to scratch for your own too. Those things, it's not right. What is right is right. What is wrong is wrong. You must never compromise your integrity. Never compromise your integrity. So, that is very, very important. And, also I want to tell you that it's a kangaroo court, the DLC. If you ever see the way that Peter Champagne is shouting, it's everything is taped. I don't know whether they're going to interfere with the tapes or not, because as I say, Delia, what's her name, Davis, has been exhibiting very corrupt behavior by giving me fast dates, because she wants everything to go through, and then they can pass through their judgment. But at the end of the day, the British solicitors have said that whatever I need, they're going to do it, because they are not going to allow somebody that has sacrificed a good part of her life to help other people to be stepped on by workers of evil wickedness. So, and guess what? Jamaican attorneys at law, they're contacting me and telling me, yes, go ahead, we support you. And guess what? I'm not calling out their names. You will never know their names. All if you take out my tongue, me not talk. You know why? Because you people are wicked and they can't talk. But once they dismantle, there are some judges that need to be investigated for corruption. They need to be investigated. I have cases that I can show them that shows that something is terribly wrong. So that needs to be done. And as I say, I want to help you, but it's not going to be something that I am going to do, that I'm going to give years and years to, because I've already given 14 years, left my practice in England for 14 years so that I could come and help you and talk and make it known and publicize the corruption of Jamaica. Jamaica has a lot of money, a lot of income. The money is not being used to help the poor people. The children, they should, in England, the children get a weekly wage from the government. Our government in Jamaica, they're not doing that. What they're doing is taking the money for themselves, which they have no right to do, because it's public funds. When money comes in, they take it. It disappears. Where is the money that was given by United Nations for, I think it was United Nations, for the Tivoli resident? Them get it? How much money them get? Wasn't it 10 million? There's no Tivoli resident that got